The Lord be with you. The proclamation of the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. As Jesus drew near Jerusalem, he saw the city and wept over it, saying, "If this day you only knew what makes for peace, but now it is hidden from your eyes. For the days are coming upon you when your enemies will raise a palisade against you. They will encircle you and hem you in on all sides. They will smash you to the ground and your children within you, and they will not leave one stone upon another within you, because you did not recognize the time of your visitation." Brothers and sisters, the Gospel of the Lord. Maing utong natong tanan. There are two occasions wherein Jesus actually wept. First, when his friend, close friend, died. When Lazarus died, he wept. Second is narrated in this gospel. He wept because of what will happen to the inhabitants of the city of Jerusalem. It's a sad, actually, note kung gaano kahang anilak man si Jesus. In the gospel, he already knew ahead of time what will happen to them. He could see the future of the inhabitants of the city of Jerusalem, of the great destruction, the tragedy, and the calamity that would happen to all the people there. Kung ano kahang they would suffer greatly, a great tribulation, a great destruction. Many would be massacred, including innocent children. Ngano makaha? Jesus himself in the gospel told us it is because of their rejection of the way of Jesus. It is because of the rejection of Jesus himself. Okay, wa man sila mudawat ni Jesus, o mas mudawat sa pamagi ni Jesus, ang way of Jesus is peace, love, patience, understanding, perseverance, then submission to the will of God. Muna ang mga pamaagi aron makabot ang kalinaw. But unfortunately, the people of Israel, especially in the city of Jerusalem, rejected that way. Persistent yun sila of their own human way. They don't like to be ruled by foreigners, by Romans. Kumuna nga, they were already thinking of so many ways to rebel and to expel their enemies. Pamoto nga, mas lang mudawat sa pangagin ni Jesus, o mas lang mudawat ni Kristo, kumuna nga, soon enough, mga around 40 years after the prophecy of Jesus, then destruction came. Gani, the city and the temple were actually laid bare. Nga hangtod gud karon. Grabe kayong punishment sa Ginoo nila. Hangtod karon, wa gyud ma-rebuild ang temple. Or I don't know how they would rebuild it, since ang temple itself, on top of it, can destroyed man to. In place of it, gitukuran magtemplo sa Muslim. The arch enemy of the Jews. Umo na nga, gikaingon pa nga, kung kwaon na by force by Israelites kining place of the Temple of Solomon, Temple of Jerusalem, then there would be a great war again. Umunahang tod karon murag wa pag gihimo, and thanks be to God. But anyway, the point here is that if you reject Jesus, if you reject his way, there will be divine retribution. There will be punishment coming from God. On the other hand, nag-celebrate ta sa memorial of Saint Cecilia. Cecilia, together with her husband Valerian, and together also with his brother-in-law Tiburtius, were also killed. Pero ang ilang death was with meaning. Well, ang kamatayon nining inhabitants of the city of Jerusalem were meaningless, without sense of purpose. Mo bitaw ni hilak Jesus kay because of their sin, they paid it with their death. Pero si Saint Cecilia, together with her husband and her brother-in-law, they were also killed because of their love of Jesus, because of they have welcomed Jesus into their life. No? Kanindot nini kay when Cecilia was married to Valerian, the husband, she actually made already her pledge to Jesus nga, Lord, wa gyud lalaki nga makahikap nako. I offer myself as a virgin to you. Pero unfortunately, ang gikanan may magbuot. Moto nga gipangitaan siya bana without her consent. Moto si Valerian nahimo yung bana. And after the wedding, mag-honeymoon unta, so Celia told her husband nga, Beloved, I have already offered myself to Jesus. Yan narabay nabantay na ko nga guardian angel. Kung imo kong hilabtan, masuko siya, and he would be punished. O si Valerian kay minagyatertikan siya, yung siya nga, pakita ko ng guardian angel uwi. Aron mo tuo ko nga naagay na nalipo di mo. And so Saint Cecilia said, well, you can only see my guardian angel if you believe in Jesus. Ni-agree siya. Amo to nga, he was catechized by Bishop Urban, and then he was baptized. Then after baptism, when he went back to his wife, iyang nakita ang guardian angel. O mo to ni-agree siya nga, di tagyog kahilamtan till the end of my life. No? Nindot kayo, no? May istorya, kay mirag opposite ba sa kultura do karon nga kung ang bana dili pahilabton, mangitag lain. Kung asawa di hilabtan, mangita pug lain. No? Pero sa panahon ni Saint Cecilia, tungod ni Kristo, why hilabtan ay? And it was okay for them. No? Kay lagi, the love of Jesus is greater than human love. Amen? Umoto nga, si Tiburtius po nga mo ang brother, no? Murag he knew about that story. Muna nga, he was also curious. Inuod ka? Yan na good day, guardian angel. And so, Tiburtius also underwent the same process as his brother. Muna nga silang duha, nakita. And they got converted. And as Christians, they help fellow Christians, especially those who were martyred. O kay known man sila to be Christians, moto nga they were persecuted. To make the long story short, they were decapitated. Giputla sa gliog, tungod sila mga Kristiyanos. They were not afraid to die for Jesus because they believed that if they would die with the Lord, they would also resurrect with Him. So it is with a sense of purpose and meaning ang ilang kamatayon. It's not because of sin, but because of their virtue. Silang gugmang pagtuo ni Kristo. Amen? Same thing with Saint Cecilia. Kasi dang gipatay ang iyang bana o iyang brother-in-law, iya man po gilubong in town ang iyang hinigugma. Pumoto nga she was also forced to renounce her faith, pero being the model of her husband and brother-in-law, she surrendered in life also to Jesus. Moto siya pod, gilungguan og ulo. Pero miracle by miracle, nga tigbas ko ng iyang iyang liog, wa man putol. Nga she survived for another day, enough to encourage more Romans and pagans to accept the faith. Suma sa sugilanon. Nga tungod niya na there were 400 converted pagans to Christianity, baptized by the same Bishop Urban, because of the living witness of Saint Cecilia. Gikaingon pa nga, while she was martyred, she sang to God in her heart. Pabona na imo siyang patroness of music, patroness sa mga musicians. She died happily because she died with a sense of purpose. And I believe nga Jesus, while looking at her and her husband and the brother-in-law, Jesus smiled. I hope nga when we die, Jesus would be smiling. Amen.